So now we're going to have some fun and interaction with our viewers. Now keep in mind in the last video, we set up options for subscribe and unsubscribe. And we basically told them that if they put cancel, type cancel into the text box or join into the text box, is going to trigger them either opting in or opting out, because we want to make the user experience very positive and very simple to do this. Unlike email marketing nonsense, where you say unsubscribe, don't send me any more email. You know what that does for most of these spam cloud marketers? That tells that person, that company, that hack MFer, yes, that, hey, we got a live one here. Now we're going to send them more spam. Again, the advantage of doing this in Facebook, Facebook is not going to put up with your shenanigans. You have to create a positive user experience. So let's get started to do this. So I want to come over here to the left and click AI Setup. Now what AI Setup does is basically set up messages and then direct them to a block. So in this particular case, we want to put join. So if they type in the word join based on these choices, software is always based on choices, we want to go to a certain block, and the block we want to go to is subscribe. Now we can add another rule. These are known as rules. So we can add another rule, and we're going to call this cancel. Now keep in mind that it doesn't matter if they type uppercase, lowercase, it doesn't matter. So join is going to go to the subscribe block, and cancel is going to go to, yes, of course, you guessed it, the unsubscribe block. Okay, so let's experiment with this and see how this works in real practical time. Now, something I haven't talked about yet, you can test your bot by clicking down here, but if you're new to this can be a little confusing. So I do suggest going to your Facebook page and testing the bot out in real time yourself. Now, keep in mind from our previous video that we canceled out, we deleted any type of previous interaction. This way you can start from scratch. So I'm going to hit test button again. Now, the reason it's saying test button because I'm logged in as the admin to my Facebook page. So we're going to come down here and click getting started. Okay, and it's going to say, hey, Robert, hope you're doing well, similar to what we wrote earlier. And notice that there's about a 7-second delay if, in fact, they want to go to my chatbot, to my privacy policy on my website. Now, I just put in mysite.com. So right now, this is technically not working. I don't want to bore you with going to a website. So down here, we could say, okay, do you want to subscribe, yes or no? So let's see that experience. So I say, yeah, sure. So that's going to take us to great, Robert. Now, if you don't want to have if you want to make this more like they're actually talking to somebody, I think people get the fact that this is automated response. You can choose to go back to your chatbot and put in a text delay, a typing delay. So if you want to do that, let's actually do that and then reset that. So we can go to typing, and let's have this just be a 4-second delay and come up here and drag that here. Let's do the same with unsubscribe. And again, it's totally up to you how you want to prevent your user experience. So I come down here to typing again, and I take that and I drag this up to here. So after they hit this bot, there's going to be about a 4-second delay or 2-second delay or whatever you drag this to be. Now, when I come back here to my Facebook chatbot, I'm going to go and delete that conversation and start this over. Okay, so now if I come down here to test button, it's going to give me the getting started again. I'm going to click right here, and it's going to say privacy policy, 4-second delay. And if you think that's too long, well, then do less of a delay. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so it's going to act like the bot is thinking a little bit. Now, if you look over here to the left, it'll say Robert Farrell is engaging with your chatbot, and that's a good thing. So at any point, now I have subscribed to the chatbot. So let's go back to our Chatfuel, and let's see if that's true. So what we can do is go to people, and I'm going to double click on the person who logged in. And we can go through all this information and see what we've set up. Subscribe, yes. Subscribe, yes. The person has subscribed. Okay? So if I come back here again, and I'm going to type in the word cancel, and hit return. So that should take us to the unsubscribe button. And then it's repeating the process. If you want to join in the future, basically simply type join. So if I go back to my Chatfuel, now in order to make this work, I'm going to just click off of it and come back in to make sure it resets to the new information. Go back to people again, click on your humble narrator, which is me, and subscribe equals no. So that proves that I've set up a correct response for subscribe and unsubscribe, but more importantly, you set up the correct response for join and or cancel. So at any time, you want to make this really simple for them to set up. So we successfully created an interaction, a positive user experience that they could join or cancel at any time. Now, if you want to make that go to a separate bot, that's up to you. I would want to keep this really simple with your training process. But as you get more familiar with your tool set and the possibilities, that's when you can expand the thinking. Right now, I want you to walk before you can run. So in our next video, we're going to move forward building out our chatbot in Chatfuel. So stay tuned.